Wear the Gown is sponsored by CHI St. Vincent.
Well, just about every healthcare provider in America at one time or another has gotten involved in the fight against the coronavirus. All new this morning, Craig O'Neill has another example of the virus's far-reaching impact.
Meet Dory Haddock, Regional Program Director for the CHI St. Vincent Recovery Program. Like all mental health efforts, needed now more than ever.
So we're definitely seeing an increase in not only substance abuse and treatment, but also mental health, and suicide rates have skyrocketed.
Drinking is at the top of the list, with something Dory has heard a lot.
Well, ever since the pandemic came, it's allowed me to drink, or I get to drink just because I have nothing else to do.
And the anxieties associated with a time like no other in our history also includes narcotics and so much more.
Eating, shopping, like you said, pornography, video games. We're seeing a huge thing with video games with our youth.
But as Dory points out, your brain doesn't know what it is that gives you an addiction. So how do you know if you have a problem? Remember the golden rule.
But if you have to ask yourself if you've got a problem, chances are probably yes.
Friends and family will be the first to notice, and that can lead to one of the biggest misconceptions regarding addiction.
Family and support systems, it's usually why don't they just quit?
What is understood in clinics nationwide, there is no magic switch. It's a disease like no other.
If somebody is diagnosed with a terminal illness, their symptoms are being sick and frail and weak, and the community wraps around that person.
But for somebody with a substance abuse disorder,
their symptoms are lying, manipulation, isolation, not showing up on time, and when you confront that person, a lot of times it's met with resistance and anger.
It all just seems so impossible to overcome unless you stay focused on the mission.
So I think what people have to remember is that underneath the symptoms of this disease is a person, is a human that you remember from before they started using. And that's where family and friends remember that person and want to know how they get back to that.
That banner behind Dory says it all. Human kindness, our word for the healing power in each of us.
All right, an important story from THV11's Craig O'Neill there.